Hello everyone, I'm Rajni Tiwari and this is my book Road Towards World Peace through Walt Whitman and K.K. Daruwala's poems. And I would like to read few chapters from this book, and this is the second chapter which we are doing from this book, and it is about romanticism in K.K. Daruwala's and Walt Whitman's poems. And as you know that this is a compilation of my research papers which were published in national and international journals, and one of them was even published in Malaysian journal. And this book is really going to help you out. It is available even in Amazon and as ebook. I hope you will buy this book and you will like this book. The message it is trying to spread, that is of universal brotherhood, comradeship and love. And we'll go through this chapter. This book, it's about the poems of Walt Whitman and K.K. Daruwala's poems. So what they're trying to spread through their, what message they are trying to spread through their poems, that is of love and compassion, kindness. There should be no war, and there should be one religion, and there should be no the world should not be divided into different countries. There should be one world, one religion, and as everyone is part of God, so there's one God inside everyone. So we should love and respect each other. Now we come to work. Walt Whitman. Now we are talking about Walt Whitman, that he wanted to be amongst common masses. He wanted to work with the common masses. He wanted that everyone, there should not be differentiation on the basis of black and white people. Everyone should work hand in hand on the same path, on the same road, and they should love each other. They should be compassionate towards each other. They should help each other. And then only they should walk on the same path, then only a country can develop. And he believed in spirituality. He believed that there should be one world, one religion, and every culture can learn something or the other from each other, and one there should be give and take amongst different cultures. Whatever you like, you should try to learn from the other cultures, whether it's about technology, whether it's about spirituality, meditation. So now we're going to just learn about what he's trying to say in his poems. That is, Walt Whitman, he believed that mechanic, laborers, farmers and workers all are one. He wants to make friends with them all. Walt Whitman felt that one should do good work and thus help in the development of the nation. All should get together and work hand in hand, and we should have some goals. There should be no discrimination on the basis of gender even, and both male and female should help in the development of the country. There should be no discrimination even on the basis of gender, and both should be educated. They should help in the development of the country. Both male and female should help in the development of the country. Then only a country will develop and prosper. And both should work together. No work is inferior. Human beings should work to earn money so that no one dies of hunger. When you will work, you will earn, definitely. And we can say through work only you can earn, and you can we can say the hunger you are having, just you won't starve to death, and you will be able to fulfill your hunger. And if you are ready to work, you will not die starving. So, and no work is inferior. One should do each and every work. He respected laborer, gardener, mechanic. He said that he sees God in all. There's God inside every human being, whatever they are doing, and no work is inferior. Civil War. Walt Whitman talks about the Civil War. He's talking about the discrimination on the basis of race which was taking place in America. White are dominating the black people. Black people are sold by the white people. They are exploited and not given their rights. Walt Whitman felt that women should be respected. They should not be exploited. They deserve love and respect, and to live with dignity like any other human beings. They can work like any other man because they have the same energy like a man. Women should not be seen as only a tool for enjoyment, and they should be given equal rights, and they should be given justice, and their voices should be heard, and they should be given equal opportunity to education and even for employment. And they have the right to get married and even have children. They should get married and make love and have babies. Uh, that's why, they are created by God. Why God has created women, one should try to learn about it. They have a higher purpose, and they should be given dignity and respect in society. He feels that when they will have children, then only they can become greatest sportsperson or minister. The development of the country depends upon them. Animals are more relaxed than human beings. They are not struggling, or they are not in competition. They don't fight or complain. They love each other. They stay in groups and they care for each other. They have a sound sleep even at night. Animals, they are having a sound sleep at night. They are sleeping very nicely in a relaxed way. They are compassionate towards each other. They care for each other. They are kind, towards each other. They feel that they have learned it from him. He feels that, how animals learned it from me, and how relaxed they are, and how kind and compassionate, loving they are. He feels that we should learn from them. He feels that, instead we should learn from them, because nobody is teaching them, and still they are so loving, kind, compassionate towards each other. They are so relaxed. They are not in cutthroat competition, and they can have a very good night's sleep. So even human beings should learn from them, and they're never jealous. They don't hate each other. So why do we do the same? Are we worse than animals? Death. Walt Whitman feels that there is life after death. A person dies, he is born as leaf again. Soul never dies, as it is eternal. Nothing goes out of this universe. Everything is part of nature. As human beings change clothes after death, we change our bodies too. And only body perishes, and soul is always there, And Walt Whitman answers to child that leaves on the graveyard are people born again after they die. Light grass, we says of young person, their beard would also seem the same, and dark grass is old person, and old person's beard would also be the same. So means he's talking about death. Walt Whitman, he is talking about life after death, and about spirituality, about the cosmos, about the energy of this universe. He says that there is life after death. When one dies, he can be born again in another form, as a leaf also in the graveyard, which you see is kind of, a person is born again. And he's telling to a child, when the child asks that what is this, a grass. So he's trying to tell that child that a person has died and he is born again as a leaf. And if there is light colored, light green colored leaf, so it is of some young person. And if it is dark colored leaf, so it can be the beard of some old person. So he's trying to explain this to a child, innocent child, about the life after death in a very simple way. Human beings, they are struggling for life, for a job. He feels that one should do whatever job they can. No work is small. According to him, mechanics, laborers and businessmen all are one and the same. He feels that everyone, they are same, and God is inside everyone. He don't want to discriminate amongst anyone. He feels that each and everyone are one, and there is the same God inside everyone, and no work is inferior. He feels that one should not wait to be a president to do great deeds, and one can even do small deeds like cleaning the environment, keeping it safe, etc. He felt that everyone should move out of their home. They should have some aim, and all should work like a comradeship. There should be comradeship, fraternity, and universal brotherhood, that should prevail. and there should be love, kindness, compassion amongst people. He feels that if everyone will work in unity, then only there would be universal brotherhood and comradeship. He wanted that people from all over the world should come and help in the development of America. And no work is inferior. You don't have to wait to become a president, then only I'm going to do some great deed. It's not like that. You can even clean the environment, you can even do gardening, you can become a mechanic, and thus in that way also you will help in the development of the country. And no work is inferior, and you're going to earn, and you won't die starving or hungry. And there should be exchange of knowledge, as there is so much to learn from India and Asia. He wanted that people from all over the world should come and help in the development of America, and there should be exchange of knowledge. If America, it has knowledge about technology, so it should share it with other countries like Asia, Africa, other countries, and people from all these countries should come to America and help in the development of America. And America should learn about spirituality and meditation from Asian countries. There's so much to learn from America too regarding scientific and technological development. He felt that isolation is dangerous, as human beings are social animals. They should come together and be friends, with all, and that can only help in building a great nation. How a great nation is built? By unity, by comradeship, by universal brotherhood. When you help each other out, then only you can help in the development of the country. When everyone is educated, when everyone is sharing knowledge, when everyone is working towards the same goal, then only a country can prosper or be developed. In conclusion, we can say both the poets Walt Whitman and K.K. and Daruwala believed in romanticism. They were keen observers. They wrote about whatever they saw. They wrote about the harsh reality of life. They wrote about what they experienced and what they saw in day-to-day life. They wrote about the death and animals as well as human beings. We can thus say that romanticism had great influence in their life. I hope you would like this chapter. Thank you so much.